Hi, how's it going? I'm pretty good. I'm pretty good. We're a couple days until the Switch Direct, huh? Switch 2 Direct, 2 days from now. Pretty exciting stuff, huh? Huh? I guess I could change the name to. Hold on, I got a better name for this stream. I got a better name for this stream. We don't need to talk about my Mario Party takes. Nintendo Switch 2 Direct type stream featuring Kiddy Kong. There we go. That'll get people in here. That'll get everyone. That'll get everyone here. How's it going? Hello, Gusha, very French. Hello, Salad Bucket. Hello, Nunya. Your DK rap from the ranking video has gotten stuck in my head. That was maybe one of the cringiest things I've ever recorded for a video ever. It hurts. It hurts to think of, like, editing it back hurt me, but it had to be done. Oh my god, there is a Fredrickson the third in here. Wow, another Fred. Only got through till the House MD bit. Hello, Zach. Hello, Chug Argon fan. Hello, Music Junkie. Jamboree's music is mid. I mean, we all have opinions, even if some of them are incorrect. Welcome to the stream. Hello, Rudy. The hype for Kiddy Kong is real. Did I spell Kiddy Kong wrong in the title? Hold on. I did. I spelled Kiddy Kong. Hold on. I gotta change it before I'm the laughing stock of the Donkey Kong community. Hold on. There we go. Third time's a charm. There we go. They added F-Zero. I saw they added F-Zero. Oh, I didn't realize they added F-Zero X as well. That's good that they did both of them. I do love the music for the Super Nintendo F-Zero quite a bit. Let's, I guess we'll just get into it, huh? I don't imagine Donkey Kong Country 3 is going to bring out the big crowds tonight, so I assume it'll be a slightly smaller group. But let's, I'm going to need to change my sound settings a little bit. I think this is probably good. I don't want it to be too loud. I think I mentioned I'm working on a compilation, Mario streams highlight video. And in some of them, my music is just a little too loud, and it's hard to hear me, which is like an injustice, because hearing me speak is like, the most important part of any of these streams. So I think we're good. I think this will be good, but if the mixing is bad, let me know. Anyways, with that said, why don't we just, nope. Why don't we just jump into DKC3, huh? I know I said we were going to 102% Donkey Kong Country 2, but I got bored and frustrated a little, so I stopped, but that's fine. I know you made the video a while ago, but the Foxy jump scare in the Mario Kart ranking video. Yeah, I think I was way funnier back then, It's been a downhill slope, but thank you, I appreciate that. I think this is better. Oh my god, I just doxed my real name with a file with 0%. It's okay. What was I saying? It's total. Whatever I was saying was totally gone. I don't know. Why did I start this game and then make 0% progress? Was I just testing the waters? I must have done that when this game first came onto NSO. I don't remember it at all. But anyways, wow. It's a bit of a slow start to the evening, but I guess that happens. So, tonight I have this kind of an abomination drink. It's a gin with Dr. Pepper, strawberries and cream, 0 sugar. And it's kind of disgusting because I shouldn't have put gin in that. But, it's fine. I'll get through it. I'll suffer for my consequences. Only the real Fred fans know about this stream. Yeah, this is for the real fans. The only people here tonight are the true Fred aficionados. This game is kind of like bigger than the last 2 games. This is like the grand finale of the original trilogy. Like, there's like a whole map you can kind of go around, and sadly Dixie Kong cannot swim through this gap in the rocks. But yeah, there's this really cool overworld in this game. This game's got some pretty cool stuff. It's got a general store. It's got a lot of bears in it. You'll see. Hello, young Dixie. My name's Bazaar, and this is my general store. I sell two things, shells and mirrors. I don't think I can afford either with my 0 coins, but... Star Fox 2 is such a fun game. Should I play it while watching this? I don't think I've ever actually played it. I think you had to beat the original Star Fox on, it wasn't on NSO, was it? Might have been. I forget. I know it's on the SNES Mini, which I do have. But I've never actually played it, because I didn't really like the first Star Fox, that much, if I'm being honest. Yeah, it's actually spelled without an E. It's not because there was, there wasn't enough space for the rest of the name. So you get, like, a series of upgradable boats in this game. This game is, like, crazy compared to the other two games. So remember in the other game, you would go along a map and you'd click a button and then you'd be at a level. And that's immediately how the game starts. In this game, you go to Wrinkly's cave in the side of a hill where she tells you the lore. And then you go to Funky's house where he rents you a boat to drive around this little pond. But you can't get out yet because this game has boat upgrades. There's also there's a bunch of little secrets in this game. This game is cool. Hello, Laffy Taffy. Welcome to the stream. Kiddy Kong from Mario Kart 9. One could only hope. I wasn't really paying attention, I think. Was it that? Yeah. Fred, I think that was a bad idea. Why? Oh, the drink I made? It was a bad idea. I should have put in rum. I thought all we had was this dark rum that I don't like, but we had Bacardi's, and I made a foolish error, and now it's not very good. But I'll suffer for my craft. God damn it! I need to be at least a third of a drink in for the funny to roll. Otherwise, it won't come. I don't know if I finished the Mario Party ranking video. Well, I won't spoil it. I promise. Running regular cola works. Yeah, well. Listen, I don't always make the smartest choices, okay? I think that's been very clear. Anyways, if all goes well, there should be a video tomorrow. So look out for that. Oh, okay, so yeah. Kiddy Kong is Dixie Kong's cousin, and he's so heavy that he can break the sidewalk. I don't know, like, the difference between 2 and 3 is astounding. Like, I guess they just felt like they really needed to outdo themselves. This game is wild. Anyways, yeah, new video tomorrow. I know I just put out 2 videos, but expect a third one coming out tomorrow. Don't think about what day it's coming out. That's unrelated, I promise. Don't think about that. It's probably gonna be like a 2.5 hour long video. It's gonna be long, and it's gonna be less low effort. It's gonna be less low effort than the last video I put out on April Fool's Day. Which isn't saying much, because that was pretty low effort. But, we'll see. We'll see. You know, maybe you guys will like it. I don't know. I don't know, you guys. I don't know if I want to go for bonuses or not. I haven't decided yet. I guess we'll see. I've always loved how the overworld theme sounds like buoy-based Galaxy. I guess it kind of does a little bit. Star Fox 2 is way better than the original. Maybe I'll play it at some point. I know on the Switch, like the SNES Mini, you had to beat the original Star Fox to even unlock Star Fox 2. Which is kind of wild. Like, imagine if to play Donkey Kong Country 3, like, they made you beat the first 2 first. I guess it's supposed to be like a little bonus for beating the game, but still very funny to me. Light rum would have been fine. Yeah, it probably would have been. It probably would have been better than what I decided, but, you know, that's fine. Wish I could stay longer. Well, thanks for coming in, Nunya. Don't drink in Kong. Too late. Oh, lord. So yeah, one day. Oh no, no, Ellie. 1 day, huh? Just 1 more day until sorry, 2 days until Switch 2 Direct. Not that the Switch 1 Direct wasn't very exciting for me. There's a balloon there that I could have gotten that I missed. Anyways, I think the backgrounds in this game are probably the prettiest of the 3. I really, really like the backgrounds in DKC 3. I would say that's probably the one thing that this game definitely shines out better than the other 2, besides how needlessly complicated it is in comparison. But, Yeah. Next video it's not going to be as exciting. This is the video I rushed. I only started working on it about like a week ago, and I've been spending like every like free waking moment on it. So expect that tomorrow. That'll be fun. Flight controls are a lot better in Star Fox 2, and it works better the way it works in the present for the SNES. Well, sadly, they never released it. I'll have to check it out at some point. That sounds fun. How is sound mixing, by the way? Let me know if the audio is too loud. How is Strawberries and Cream Dr. Pepper on its own? I think I think that Dr. Pepper is the only good zero sugar soda that I've had. I really do. I think all the like I don't know. I really don't like the taste of that fake sugar that's in like Coke Zero and stuff. But in Dr. Pepper, it's like in Dr. Pepper, like it's such a weird soda to begin with, Dr. Pepper, that like you can barely tell that there's like fake sugar in it because Dr. Pepper has such a strong flavor. Especially like the weird flavors like the strawberries and cream. But I didn't choose this, my wife bought this and I'm just stealing them. I like the blackberries slightly more. Dr. Pepper is the only zero sugar soda that I like. I think the rest of them are gross. Alright. Dixie Kong doesn't shred the guitar upon level completion. No, Donkey Kong Country 2 is the only good Donkey Kong game when it comes to what happens when you beat a level. They perfected it in the second game and then they abandoned it. I don't know why. They found something amazing and then they just dropped it. Because they don't care about us and our wants and needs, and it's very sad. But yeah, it's been weird. I've been just watching so much I've been watching so much just old stream footage for that highlights video. It's weird to go back. It's weird to go back and relive the past. No one should have to do. Uh-oh. I got too excited. It's on the SNES archives for the Switch. Oh, I see. Yeah, I had to pick it up separate, I see. Oh, hold on. I don't know why I'm doing bonus rooms. I don't think I'm gonna 100% this. I just like feel this intrinsic need to do them for some reason. Wow, chat is... No, I guess no one wants to see Donkey Kong Country 3. So I want to say this is like the lowest, it's like the lowest stream attendance we've had in probably over a year, if I had to guess. DKC3 is not the fan favorite, is what I'm learning, I suppose. But we can find something to talk about. We can chill, just us guys, you know. I got pool table. You know, we should choose some pool. Got like it's like, you know, I got cool basement, you know, with lots of stuff like that. You know, it turns in, you can put a little thing on it and it becomes like a ping pong table. So, you know, there's a lot of options. I got like diet sodas, you know, in the fridge. It'll be fun. We'll make like a fun hangout out of it, you know. Oh no! Oh, it's okay. I forgot you have to go down slowly if you want to get the DK coin in this one. I don't know why I'm going for the DK coins. I actually barely remember what the DK coins do in this game, if I'm being honest. I think they're more important than the DK coins and shoot. And the previous game. Sorry, Fred, I'm not a real interesting bucket tonight. I mean, I think any bucket filled with salad is inherently a little interesting. Watching previous streams for House Medley. Yeah, I'm going to do a... I don't know if I've said welcome to you yet, Chugargon fan, but I forget if you've been here before. Oh, you have. Yeah, I'm doing a medley of songs featured in both the show and video game House MD for the Nintendo DS. It'll be really good. I think you guys are going to like it. No, I've been working on a highlights video. There's a second secret cave over here. I feel like I just have these memorized by now. Smuggler's Cove, which is the name of this one, was also the name of a location. And, I want to say it was like this I Spy treasure hunt game that I had on the computer. It scared that game scared me so bad for some reason. Maybe we should abandon this whole series and start a new Paper Mario right now. Don't tempt me, Salad Bucket, because I would do it in a heartbeat. I forget what this guy who lives in the middle island wants. What's his deal? I'm stuck on the geography. What's his deal? Barnacles Island. Hello, insert obligatory reference here. In relation to the level endings from DKC2 and the GBA version, Diddy and Dixie have different death themes. Wait, hold on. In relation to the level endings of DKC2, GBA version, I didn't realize they had different death scenes depending on who died. Oh shoot, I wasn't listening to what Barnacle said. Hold on, I bet it was important. I gotta go back. What did she want? Playing Breath of the Wild now while watching this. Well, that's a good game. I used to be a scuba diver, but I've just given it up. Just take it easy here at home now. That doesn't tell me anything. Suck, Barnacle. I'm leaving. Yar. I guess he's kind of like a fisher guy, isn't he? Someone who actually has a pool table, pinball machine, bar, and record player in his basement. I don't know if I should be offended. No, I joke because I'm jealous. I would love that life. Alas, in my basement, I have this. I have my computer. We have our guest room. I have all our tax documents and like my file cabinet filled with other important documents. I got the CD for the Mario movie. Got the CD for Fire Emblem Echoes, Shadows of Valentia. Got an Ace Attorney Investigations arrangement CD. Got an Octopath Traveler arrangement CD. Bunch of board games we don't play. You know, just normal basement stuff. Oh shoot, hold on, those fish hold the secret. But how? On Guard is around here, isn't he? Hold on. I like these, I don't know, I really like this water level with like the very minimal amount of water in it. I think that's fun. I like the very shallow water lake. It's an interesting first level theme, I think. DKC3 is a weird concept album the band makes after getting bored and making money serving the mainstream. It really is that kind of thing. It's such a weird game. But they went all out for it. I like DKC3. I really do. I definitely think 2 is the best. I think I have a soft spot for this game. I really love this game, I just need to find more things to say. No, you guys are good. I wasn't saying chat was empty. I wasn't blaming the people. I was just saying it's a low stream attendance, you know? You guys are fine. You don't need to chat if you don't want to. I wasn't thinking about how many people are chatting. Seems more people have filtered it anyways. Welcome, by the way, if you are just joining. We are playing Monkey 3 in order to get footage for a medley. Oh, this is a complicated trick. Also, I'm not getting footage for a medley. I don't know why I said this. I don't know if it's only Kiddy Kong who can do it, but there's a trick called water skipping in this game, where you skip across water like you're a stone, like a pebble. Look at... Oh, I messed it up. You only get... This is a really nasty secret, because you only get one attempt at it, too. Because you have to climb up there with beetles, so if you fail it the first time, you're done. Anyways, you know, it's not a trick you even need to use to beat the game ever. It's very weird. Ow. Well, it's okay. Lose a friend, gain a friend. That's what I always say. After watching your Mario Party ranking, I'm convinced you are a writer for House MD. Was my House MD sequence that accurate? I was just... The reason I did that sequence in that video is because that's how I felt trying to find what scale that was. Like, it really was a journey. All those things I suggested were things I was considering at some point when I was listening to the music. It was a very hard scale to pinpoint by listening to the music, but I found it. I felt like House himself. I think he needs a clamshell. I don't know who we're talking about. Oh, Barnacle! Yeah, I think he went to the shell. I think I vaguely remember that. We'll buy when we have enough money for it. I kind of like the trading sequence with the brother bears in this game. This game is so weird. I love DKC3. Oh boy. I hate what they did to the zingers in this one. Yeah, they're kind of ugly looking, aren't they? Taxes have been a mess lately. Apparently, my mortgage company is really good at the part of the escrow where they take the money, but not where they have to pay the taxes with it. That sucks. I'm sorry to hear that. I don't have a mortgage, so I don't got to worry about that. All I got to worry about for my taxes is my Schedule C, which I have to fill out with all the money I've earned from YouTube and other music-making ventures. Because I am self-employed. Life of a self-employed person is very difficult, my friends. Hello, Ryan. Welcome to the stream. Good to see you. Good to have you. I haven't asked yet. How is everyone doing tonight? I fell in the hole because Kiddy Kong doesn't have good momentum. That's the only reason. Why actually is there a side quest where you have to give an old man 55 mushrooms? Oh, we're talking Breath of the Wild? You know, make you collect things. Make you feel the joys of collecting. Never knew about the water skipping. You don't need it to beat the... It's such a weird mechanic because you don't need it to beat the game. I'm just gonna play as Dixie Kong because it just makes life easier. And oh, the Slippy Bippies almost got me. Okay, the Slippy Bippies got me. Did I already do this one? I don't even know why I'm doing these. Wasn't water skipping brought back in Tropical Freeze? Not that I remember. Maybe. Guess we'll have to see when we get there, huh? Stay tuned for potential future water skipping. You're doing good. Decided to finally buy Prime 1 this week. Have been putting it off, forgetting about it, but it's been really fun so far. That's good. Oh my god. Oh, I forgot to mention that's the noise Kiddy Kong makes when he dies. So, he just fucking wails. Oh, Lord. Anyways. Yeah, I've always meant to play Metroid Prime. I've been playing, I think I mentioned last time, I've been playing Persona 5. Which is pretty fun. I've had fun with it. I wasn't that impressed by the first boss. But, you know. What was I gonna say? Oh, I've also picked up Rift of the Necrodancer recently. That game's pretty fun. It's not very long, and it's at least on medium, it wasn't particularly difficult. It was fun to play through. My only complaint is that the main gameplay of that game is really, it's a very fun spin on like Guitar Hero style rhythm games. Like it feels very creative. And then the bosses in that game are just like nothing. They're devoid of creativity. Like it uses the same mechanics as the rhythm game in Danganronpa, and that's not a good thing because that rhythm game sucks. But yeah, Rift of the Necrodancer is pretty good. I'd pick it up if you're like looking for like a Rhythm Heaven replacer. I would skip the story though because it's, I don't know, it's kind of cringy. But you know, it's fine. Super Metroid also has a bunch of weird tricks you need to do but are not needed. Yeah, that's... I feel like Super Metroid has weird tricks that you don't necessarily know about that are needed. I like Super Metroid a lot. That's probably my favorite Metroid game. I do need to play Prime, though. I like how Dixie startles a child to switch places with him. It is kind of rude. This level's got an interesting mechanic, because as you biologists and animal lovers might know, Elephant is afraid of mouse. So you can't be Elephant and see mouse in the light, or else you get scared and run away. Fun little Easter egg for all us animal knowledgers out there, you know? I'm trying to think about it, was the roll jump ever necessary? Even in Donkey Country 2, I think theoretically you could just sacrifice the Kong in the Bramble levels. It's necessary for some bonus rooms. It's also necessary if you have only one Kong, you know? You don't want to have to sacrifice a Kong. No, oh, I forgot, Elephant's got so many moves. Look at him. Look at him. It's wasted. No, it's stuck. Well, I wasted so much time doing that. No, don't suck it up. Okay. Hello, Drunken Party Spider Games. Yeah, we're out of time. Play the specific DKC game on GBA first, then went back to the SNES version. I think I actually did have this one on GBA too. I think I played it on both, though. I think this is the only DK game I had on, I think this is the only DK game I had on GBA. I didn't have the other two. I had Donkey Kong Country 1 on, like, the Game Boy Color. Oh, you need the barrel... Hold on. You need to do a little barrel trick here. This is a puzzle level. Isn't Kiddy Kong Chunky's kid brother? That might be lore, but that might be unofficial lore. Wow, people... Okay, the stream is filled out. Welcome. You're right. What have they done with the zingers in this game? They made them, like, robot bees. Why? So bizarre to seeing what these enemies are supposed to look like after only ever playing Donkey Kong Land 3. It's gotta be an interesting experience. Metroid ranking? Maybe one day. I haven't played that much Metroid, honestly. I played Super, and I played most of Dread, and I played a little bit here and there of some other ones. Like, I played a little bit of Other M. But yeah, I need to play more I mean, playing every Metroid, we could do that. Like, nothing's stopping us from playing every Metroid game. Although, you know what I'm feeling is some Fire Emblem content. I haven't done anything Fire Emblem for this channel ever. I haven't done a Fire Emblem, besides, like, using it in medleys. I'd like to do something with Fire Emblem, as a bit of a Fire Emblem head myself. I'm one of the losers who got into the series with Awakening and then went back to play the others. Is that elephant fact enough to make this game technically educational? I think we can say it, edutainment. Oh, this is just get to the end. I was gonna say, I have no way to kill these bees. You have not given me one barrel for the purposes of murder. Chunky's dead. He's dead. Chunky was in the Mario movie, and thank goodness for that, honestly. Thank goodness for that. God damn it. Anyways, look, just to demonstrate, this is what happens when elephant sees mouse. Ow. I thought I had more clearance. But I clearly didn't get him. I would say this game isn't... I wonder... difficult-wise, I don't know if I'd say this game is, like, harder than the other two. It's longer, I feel. Especially if you do all the secret stuff. That's okay. Even seeing a mouse, like, in flight, like, fleeing the scene is too much for this elephant. There we go, there we go. Go, 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 go. Alright, we're good. It's official lore that Kiddy and Chunky are brothers? Good. I'm happy I'm happy to know that Chunky has some family. But he's not just a reject. So that means Chunky Kong is Dixie Kong's cousin as well then. Interesting. Oh, that means I didn't get all the secrets in that. That's okay. Let's go do the boss. This boss is kind of fun. Hello, some mask guy plays. Welcome to the stream. DKC3 world map always looked like a huge campground to me. I guess I kind of see that. So this boss is pretty self-explanatory. It's a giant angry barrel. You gotta open the barrel, crush the bug. I'm doing it wrong. Crush the bug, get off the bug, pick up the bug, and then throw it between his teeth before he makes you go off the edge. And then, okay, I missed again. But yeah, you pick up the bug, you throw it, you get just the right angle. He chomps it up a little bit with his yummy little teeth, and then he just burps backwards. And, you know, kind of exactly what you'd expect from something like this, I think. I think it's kind of just a low-hanging fruit for, like, a lake area's, like, boss, you know? It just kind of makes sense. Dixie and Tiny are sisters, Kiddy and Chunky are brothers, and Lenky is uncle. Yeah, what is Lenky's relation? I think he just showed up. I don't think any of them know who Lenky Kong is. Also, I find it funny that, like, even though it's Donkey Kong Country, most of the playable characters are, like, not his family. Like, Diddy Kong is his nephew, I think. And I guess Cranky Kong is his grandfather. But besides that, like, it's Dixie Kong and her family. Like, Dixie Kong, Tiny Kong, Chunky Kong, and Kiddy Kong are all related. Who's Donkey Kong have? Cranky Kong, that's it. And then some of them just showed up. Some of them are unrelated. I hope Kong's not their last name, because that would make it really weird that Diddy and Dixie are dating. I guess two people can have the same last name without being related. Tiny was in Super Mario Sluggers, and to this day I'm not entirely sure why they picked her specifically. I think it's pretty cool. I love Mario Super Sluggers. I did a stream of that, like, way back in the day. That was fun. The story mode in that game is pretty good. In Land 3, elephants shoot water. Yeah, the elephant can shoot water in this game. Also, I really like the music in these tree levels. I think it's good. DK family history is so wonky. I guess Wrinkly Kong is Donkey Kong's grandma. Swanky Kong, I swear, it just showed up. So did Funky Kong. And, like, don't get me started on these monkeys. These are, like, trader monkeys. These are monkeys that have defected to K. Rool. Like Mankey Kong. Oh, there's Chained Kong from Mario RPG. We should map out the Kong family tree someday. I feel like it's very complicated. Oh my god, my instincts just kicked in. I accidentally got the warp barrel. My instincts just... Alright, well, we're not 100%ing this game anyways. I can just skip it. Welcome to the stream first time. Hello, Ryan. Active in the server, but barely in the streams. Well, welcome. Welcome. I've definitely seen you around in the server. Speaking of, if anyone would like to join the official For the Monty Discord server, there is a link in the description of this video. What a gormless Kong. There are legitimate original Nintendo hardware mods that allow for Super Slugger synchronized online gameplay. Really? That sounds... I guess you're right. I guess they do have those modifications to the Wii, don't they? This is a speedrun level for all the speed demons out there. Can you get to the end of the level at the fastest pace? Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Already messed up. Run ruined. Hey, it's the bees that chase you in the race level in Donkey Kong Country 3. I'm hoping you'll race to the finish as quick as possible, or else I'll sting you pretty good. In all seriousness, love what you're doing, and save those animals. My only complaint is why were Dixie and Tiny chosen to replace Banjo and Conker in Diddy Kong Racing DS? I guess that makes sense. The situation with Rare was complicated at that point, so you can't exactly, blame them for having to, put in new characters. And I think it's okay that they. I like Dixie Kong. I'm glad they put her in. Uh-oh. Uh-oh! Bees, don't get no! Oh no! Oh! The bees, they got him! They got Kiddy! No! Oh, it's so sad. Sorry I'm not looking at chat. This is just too intense of a race. There we go. I got the record! In case we want a community activity or community stream. Yeah, that could be fun. Alright. Speedrun levels, these were annoying. I guess I used to find them hard, but I've done them so many times that I just don't find them difficult anymore. I think it's interesting that DKC 3 has kind of like a very scientific formula to its worlds. Every single world has 2 of one level theme, 2 of another, and then 1 that from another world. I feel like it's with like a couple exceptions maybe. Like actually now that I think about it, I think there are exceptions to that. But for the most part, that's how it... I don't know, I've always been like very fascinated by the world in this game. Like I love how it looks, I love the overworld maps. Very good looking game. This game really is... Donkey Kong Country 3 is one of, if not the best looking game on the Super Nintendo. Like this is kind of crazy that this is a Super Nintendo game. Ow. Spider game beats me. Well, I hate to warn you this way, but there's gonna be a very scary spider in the boss to this world. Alright. I can't... This game is so pretty looking. It's super impressive. Not the game's a quick guy. Ah, kill them. This is not a save the animals level. You have to kill every single mouse on a wheel. DKC returns violation message should be violators will be hypnotized. Oh shoot! Oh no, I was gonna say I forgot to change it for this video, but I didn't. I think I just did the lore. The official lore of this game is that Donkey Kong and Diddy Kong were on a fishing trip and they were mysteriously kidnapped, and we don't know by who. It's a mystery. It is currently a mystery. What happened to them? So Dixie Kong is investigating the Northern Cremisphere to figure out what happened to her boyfriend and his uncle. That's very weird that Donkey Kong and Diddy Kong are nephew and uncle. That feels wrong. Who is Donkey Kong's brother who is Diddy Kong's dad? Like, I feel like that's one of my biggest questions. Like, I feel like we should flesh out the Kong family tree a little more. Glad they kept at least Tip-Top in. Yeah, that is good that they kept up Tip-Top. Tip-Top's in Tooie and Kazooie. He's in Tank Tup's mouth when you go in and he plays a little song for you with his Tip-Top choir. Oh god. I like these banana gathering bonus rooms. The only problem with them is they're a little RNG heavy. You can kind of get screwed by them. Speaking of, what's everyone's favorite song from Diddy Kong Racing? That's a good question. That game has a really good soundtrack. Done by the very, very talented David Wise. I would say my favorite Diddy Kong Racing song is maybe Haunted Woods or whatever. Yeah, I think it's called Haunted Woods. Greenwood Forest is also good. I think that's what that's called. Oh, Boulder Bay. I don't remember the names very well. It's like Pirate Bay or something. It's the one that's like da dun 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 That might be the best. Oh, I need a barrel for this bozo. Anyways, I like keeping with the tradition that Kiddy Kong. I like it. In every single one of the games, one of them holds the barrel in front of them and one of them holds it above their head. Donkey and Dixie are both above head, and Diddy and Kiddy are both in front. I think that's a fun little touch. It makes them feel unique in that own way. Very cool detail. This is the level where you have to kill a bunch of mice. Is that the right way or the wrong way? Are they both the... Oh, this is just for killing this guy. Oops. Not even punished. Okay, punished a little. Punished a little! Okay, I don't know why I can't do this. Ah, there we go. Boss trial theme. Oh, the boss trial theme's really good, too. Spaceport Alpha. I like the one that has, I just don't remember the names very well is the problem. I can think of the songs, but not necessarily the course names. Very, very good soundtrack. Probably one of the best soundtracks on the N64. I always wanted to do a video, I think, like, forever ago, before I even did a single, like, talking about music video. I had, like, half a script written for what I would consider the best, I missed a mouse. For what I considered the best soundtrack on every single Nintendo console. Maybe I'll go back and make that one day. Oh, I just skipped that guy for some reason. I don't know why I did that. Fossil Canyon, Pirate Lagoon. Pirate Lagoon. I think that's the one I'm thinking of. Dun 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 dun. Very, very good. And down we go. I like this part. This is a cool level. It's very long though. It takes a while to go through. Wonder how long it'll take us to beat this game. It's already almost 10. Okay, this bird you have to not let die. I sacrificed Kiddy Kong for it. There we go. Sorry, Kiddy Kong. I care more about my bird than you. Pirate Lagoon, that's what I'm thinking of. Absolute banger. There's a few extra songs added in the DS version as well. I played the DS version but forever ago, so I don't really remember that well. Or the new songs. Failed to be punished, Fred. That's me. Dennis Kong is Diddy's father and Donkey's brother. I forgot about Dennis Kong. You're right. Dennis Kong and his wife, Darlene Kong. Very notorious Donkey Kong characters. I like the episode in the Donkey Kong cartoon where they really go into Darlene Kong's like alcohol addiction. I think it's a really powerful episode. You know, it probably helps a lot of people who have a similar problem. But yeah, they're very great characters. Their divorce episode is very sad. I think I remember crying at that one when I was a kid. But you know, it's also a good lesson because you know what happens to a lot of families. Boulder Canyon. Boulder Canyon is not what I was thinking of. Oh, you're just saying it. I was going to say, I don't think it was Boulder Canyon. Boulder Canyon has good music. You're just saying your own. That's allowed. I'll allow it. Alright. Forget how many kart racers existed in the late 90s and early 2000s. We were just, me and a couple of friends last night were messing around on the N64 online. It is so funny how, like, just random kart racers are on there. And yet Diddy Kong Racing isn't. There's so many racing games on the N64 and PlayStation. Uh-oh, I didn't mean to pass through that. I kind of wanted to do the bonus, although I don't really need to, so I don't know why I would, but... There was one from the DS that I, like, couldn't tell you. I don't really remember the soundtrack from, Oh, this one! I'm not doing this. This one's hard. I refuse. This one's tricky. I'll just, move on. I'm not 100%ing this game, I've already decided. So, no risk. Fire Lagoon's music was removed from the DS version. Really? That's like the best song! Why would they do that? It's that... I mean, the rest of it's good too, but it really is that opening that's so good. The opening of the Pirate Lagoon theme is like... It's so energetic and fun. I'll do a Diddy Kong Racing track ranking theme. Actually, that would be funny to do on the Patreon. I gotta get a Patreon video ready for April. I'll put a poll out soon, probably. But yeah, Diddy Kong Racing has really good music. Done by a very talented composer by the name of Mr. David Wise. He's kind of like the only composer I feel like I'll ever simp for. Like, I feel like everything he's done has been so good. Like, man, one of the best track records out there. The DKC games, Diddy Kong Racing, Tropical Freeze. I guess it's also a DKC game, but you know what I mean. Anytime he works with the monkeys, he knows what he's doing. Anytime he's going monkey mode. Alright. As much as I like Grant Kirkhope, I have a preference for the wise man himself. Okay. Pirates of Good music was removed from the DS for... Oh yeah, I already read that. Ooh. Anything down here? Oh, I don't want to do a bonus. I don't want that! Okay, this is a Dixie bias level. But yeah, Switch 2 Direct. If we don't get a new 2D Mario game announced, I'll be very, very surprised. I'll be genuinely very, very shocked if the Switch 2 Direct comes out and there's not a new Mario game announced. I would put like 99% accurate, like 99% confidence. It's been so long. Oh, this guy's gonna be really. This is like a racer bear who's gonna be really mad I beat his record, I think. Brash. Hey, it's the Banana Break Cogs. What do you think you're doing coming to Brash's capital without asking? See that riverbank race? I ran that course in 51 minutes 15 seconds. You couldn't do that in double time. What? You cannot beat my time. I've held that record for the last 2 years running. You made me so angry. This is me every day. Every time I die in a video game. And that's the sound I make too. I do not know a lot of game composer by name, but I replayed Grim Fandango recently. Peter McConnell's work is there, stellar. I'll have to check that out. A lot of the music in Rift of the Necrodancer is pretty good. I was noticing when I didn't realize that one of my favorite YouTubers did a lot of music for that game. Family Jules, also known as Jules Conroy. Very, very, very talented, metal guitar player and arranger. Very, very, very pleased with the music he did for that game. Ow! I was gonna try to hit that giant bird with that barrel, but oops, messed it up. David Wise as good as Toby Fox? Oh, that's a good point. Probably not. No composer in the universe is as good as Toby Fox. 2D or 3D? What are we talking about? I don't remember. Oh, Mario. 2D. 3D. 2D Mario. Yeah. We've had 2D Mario recently, but we haven't had unless you count Bowser's Fury, we haven't had a new 3D Mario in like 8 years now. It's been or almost 8 years. It's been so long. It's time. Sniped. Anyways, that fish will try to bite me if I go anywhere near him. It's time. It's time for a 3D Mario. If we don't get one, I'll genuinely be surprised. If in 2 days from now, we will know what the next 3D Mario game vaguely looks like. But it's neither here nor there. Hello, Bowser Jr. XD. Is this my first time playing the game? No, this is probably my, probably my 4th time playing this game. I've played this game a handful of times. I wish I would look so good at this game if this was my first time playing. I've only died a couple, I think I died from being careless on an early level a couple times, twice. I don't think I've died since then, though. How much do you want to bet Fire Emblem fans are getting shafted again by this direct? I guess it hasn't been that long since the last Fire Emblem game. I wouldn't be surprised. You know what? I wouldn't be surprised. But that would have been good for the Switch Direct. What I'd really expect is a new Echoes game. Maybe uh-oh, I didn't mean to kill those. Oh well. That's how you get the bonus barrel, but I don't need to get the bonus barrel, so I don't know why I care. I'm surprised we haven't gotten a new Echoes game or anything. I mean, Fire Emblem is next up for Intelligent Systems. I mean, unless they don't count Paper Mario Thousand Year Door as the most recent Paper Mario game. Because if not, then Paper Mario is up. But we're probably not going to get a new Paper Mario anytime soon, if I had to guess. I wish we could, but I somehow doubt we will. But yeah, Fire Emblem could be next. It hasn't been that long since Engage, though, so I'd be a little surprised if we got, like, a full new Fire Emblem game already. I imagine we're going to have to wait at least a little while. But yeah, we'll see. Hello, Dead Meme. To not stay long, but I shall join this direct stream when I work on Wednesday. Well, look forward to that, Dead Meme. Man, maybe just everyone's busy tonight, you know? Maybe that's why. Maybe that's why there's not a lot of people here. Everyone's got other things to do, you know? Jules got to play with Grant Kirkhope on one of his... I saw that. I saw that. I thought that was really cool. I've been subscribed to, I want to say Jules is probably one of the longest YouTubers I've been subscribed to. I've been subscribed to him since I was in, like, early high school. I've been subscribed for, like, probably, like, 12 or so years now. Since his channel was pretty new. I'm a pretty long-term fan of his. Not to brag or anything, but... I think I found him when he, ironically, was doing console medleys. So he was doing, like, I think I found him when he did, like, a Nintendo 64 medley or something like that. And that was the first video of his I saw. This boss is, this boss can be tricky if you're not good, which I'm not. Dixie Kong is so much better for this, which makes me nervous that I'm stuck with the Kiddy Meister now. Now he's gonna shoot peas at me, which I don't really understand what those are supposed to be, if not peas. I always thought they were peas. Now he's gonna do it again. Uh-oh. Oh, that's fine. Ow! Kiddy Kong is just too big! He can't be contained underneath that spider. This level theme reminds me of Rare's original concept for Banjo-Kazooie with Project Dream. I don't really know much about it, but maybe it does. Mario Odyssey 2? I hope for something original, but I wouldn't mind a sequel to Odyssey. I bet it'll be an original game, though. That's what I imagine. Kiddy Kong is simply too big for this. Also, the spider is like very detailed on his back, and I don't necessarily like that. I'm not doing this as Kiddy Kong. This is impossible. I can't switch from here. All right, Kiddy Kong, you get one more attempt. AE. Okay. No, I believe in him. I believe in him. Before long, we'll be getting fed DLCs for 20 years between new games, of which we still had sub-decade development cycles. Yeah, development cycles are getting longer, huh? I guess I can just throw it, but that's never what I did as a child, and I gotta do this how I did this as a kid. Otherwise, there's no point. Yeah, Diddy Kong, or Dixie Kong's the best here. She just does that. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. I like the way he bounces around. I kind of wish I could do that. Will you be streaming the direct reaction, or should we wish you a happy early birthday? I'll stream it. I got nothing else to do that morning. I'll stream the direct too. I will be there if you want to watch the direct with me. I will be streaming it, so look forward to that. Big fan of the Oh, it's a bad time to read chat. Oh no, I panicked. I panicked, and now she's dead. Oh no. Kiddy Kong, get out of there. There's no way he can make that shot. He's not talented enough. I think this is a safe place to stand, yeah. Come on, come on. There we go. Big fan of the trilogy. Favorite games on SNES. That being said, DK3's level gimmicks can get on my nerves. Yeah, they can be a little annoying. As much as I do love DKC3. What day's the direct again? Wednesday. Lurking at work, but very happy to be here. Well, I'm happy to have you, Drunken Party Spider Games. Subscribed for 12 years, me with Chugga Conroy. Yeah, I want to say, Jules, Family Jules is probably one of my longest subscribed YouTubers. That and that I still watch, I guess. Because there's other ones I've subscribed, like PBG I've been subscribed to forever, but I don't really click on his videos much anymore. Hello, Naa, welcome to the stream. Welcome, welcome. How are you doing this evening? I've also been subscribed to Chugga Conroy for very long. I don't know if you can tell. Chugga, yeah, I guess by the name. I've been watching your progress for a while, Kitty. The name's Blunder, but you can call me Mr. Blunder. So, you think you're gonna find everything in the game, eh? You don't even know there's a lost world, do you? You're talking to a literal baby. Of course he doesn't know. Kitty doesn't even know how to tie his shoes yet. He's wearing footy pajamas. Your expectations of him are too high. Well, now we have gotten a new tool for Funky Kong to make us something with. This boss looks really Killer Instinct compared to the rest of DKC characters. Yeah, something very unnerving about it. Welcome, by the way, to the stream. Pyre Kong. I don't know if that's supposed to be Kong, but I see it in your name, and we're playing Donkey Kong, so that, you know, that's what I'm going to read it as. Hello, Anders. Welcome to the stream. Dixie can't come to the phone right now because she's dead. All right, let's try out our new hovercraft. Boss in this game seem all right. Yeah. The bosses in this game are pretty good. I would say they're about on par with DKC2's. 1 definitely has the weakest bosses, by far. The bosses in Donkey Kong Country 1 are actively bad. Dead by Daylight. Won't be able to watch the direct. Sorry to hear it. Sorry to hear you're gonna miss it. Sadly, Fred, I believe I'll be watching Switch 2 Direct straight from Nintendo. I don't blame you. I don't blame you. I would honestly do the same. I wouldn't want to watch someone else watch the direct. It's not my cup of tea. I want to watch them by myself. Or, you know, without, you know, just in silence, you know. I'm gonna stream it, but you know what I mean. I wouldn't blame anyone who wants to watch the Switch 2 Direct on their own. I would do the same. Well, else we're not even talking to Blender. He asked you if you... Oh yeah, doesn't he ask you if you used like a cheat code or something? I think I remember that. Don't you just go around in circles like this? Or is it the other way? Don't you go around in circles? Around these rocks? Am I going the wrong way? It's probably the other direction, isn't it? I'll try that. I like the overworld theme is really good. Probably hasn't even played Chrono Trigger. I bet you Kiddy Kong hasn't even played Chrono Trigger 1 time. I feel like I'm just getting stuck on everything. I'm not even gonna do the Lost World, so I don't even know why I'm bothering to do this. Isn't this it? Don't you go around in a circle? I'm probably supposed to go the other way or something. Well, either way, I'm not doing it. What's cool here is you can do these worlds in any order. I feel like I usually do this one first for some reason, though. Mechanos. Fireball Frenzy. Shame that DKC 1 has the worst bosses as the best boss theme. I would say 2. I like 2's boss theme the most, but I see it. 1's is pretty good. Alright. Hello, Jackson. Welcome to the stream. How are you doing this wonderful, wonderful Monday evening? This Direct Eve. This is a good theme. I like the music in this level. I love that guitar sound they use. That wah! Makes me think of a very excited Wario. And this guitar part's good too as well. Donkey Kong Country sure loves its factories, huh? Oh shoot, we just jumped right into that. What are those supposed to be? I always thought they were like cheese puffs as a kid, but maybe they're supposed to be like balls of lava. I always thought they were supposed to be cheese puffs. I don't quite think that's right. Lord. It is Kong. Good. Glad. I thought it might have been like Hick, you know, H-I-C-K. But you know, I'm glad to know you're a Kong. Why is their show short in DKC 1? You can't fully appreciate it in game. Yeah, they're short and they're not very well thought out. You kind of just, I don't know. They definitely feel rushed, is what I'll say. Feels like one of the last things they thought about for that game were the bosses. Unlike the second 2 games where the bosses feel a lot further fleshed out. I'm not going for secrets. Although it's hard to fight my instincts. I love the vat of lava in this factory. I love that base too. I thought it was already through its jump. Oh, I was looking at chat. I know it's my age-old excuse, but I was looking at chat. I'm sorry. Nuts and Bolts Slays. Yeah, good theme. Although I am a Nuts and Bolts Banjo-Kazooie defender. One of the only in the world. Keep forgetting the streams are happening until an hour in. Well, welcome. Saw them as cheese puffs too. That's just what they look like to the mind of an impressionable child. I think they're fireballs. Yeah, you know what? I'd never put the name together, Fireball Frenzy, to think that these are probably fireballs. They're cheese puffs. Come on. For some reason, I never put that together. I don't know why. I don't know why not. No, I love that bass most of all. It's such a good bass line. Alright. I love those little owls that hold those cannons. I don't know. I don't know why they fight against me. They're so cute. Is that gonna be enough? No, I think I'm gonna need to throw Dixie up. I love the way Kiddy Kong just picks her up. This is just a secret, isn't it? I don't really care. I'll do it. Definitely firing globs of molten metal, but why do the birds have a mug that infinitely produces them? They're cannons, actually. I love this perspective. Wow, we were all talking about the owls at the same time. I swear I wasn't looking at chat. There's something about them. They just have so much, like, charm. You just kind of need good spawns with the green bananas. Also, why are we connecting green bananas? They're not ripe yet. I guess we'll save them for a future day. Bonus theme in this game is pretty good. This is the song I used for this game for the Switch medley. The DKC3 GBA port had to redo all the music. Eveline, the soundtrack had so much bass that it would have to... That would make a GB... I didn't realize that was the reason that they had to change it. I know David Wise did it. Man, I don't know if that's true or not, but that'd be funny if true. The GBA couldn't handle her bass. Alright. Shoot. Shoot. Alright. Here we go. Here we go. Look like orange rocks to you, then you have no childhood imagination. Imagine they're big yummy cheese puffs. Anyways, I don't know how long we'll stream tonight, because I feel like we're almost already halfway through this game. These if you don't do the bonus worlds and like bonus barrels and stuff, DKC3 is not very long. None of the Donkey Kong Country games are very long. We did 1 in 1 part, didn't we? I think we did 2 in 2. We might have been able to do 2 in 1 if I just decided early on I wasn't going for the secret stuff, though. Honestly, I don't know how big a fan I am of David Wise's GBA soundtrack of this game. I almost don't like it as much as the original. I almost like Evelyne's more. Morning, Kongs! Brigadier Bazooka here, all present and correct, I see. Marvelous. I fought in the Kremlin War. Don't you know, but I've retired from the service along with Big Bessie. Who's Big Bessie? She's only the biggest and greatest cannon of all time. What a beauty. I have lots of old artillery, you know, but Bessie's my favorite. What a noise! I like his mustache. Anyways, I think I had to bring him a cannonball, and he'll shoot me to the sky. Oh yeah, they just ripped that cave out of the sky, Jesus. Oh, another timed level. Maybe they're plantains. The owls look like nerds. There's no way it's already been an hour. Time goes fast. These streams. There's like no time at all. Alright. I gotta focus. I gotta go into focus mode for these. I like the music in these levels. But yeah, I don't know why. I've never been a super big fan of David Wise's soundtrack for this game, as much as I love his music. I don't know. I feel like this game's just better. If it was because the bass was too loud, you think they just would have rearranged them a little bit. That can't be the reason, can it? I think they would have just done new arrangements. Uh-oh. Okay, almost thought I just skipped it. Well, this isn't a time trial level, but this is like a speed level. Go. Go. Uh-oh. Oh, okay. I thought that was gonna be bad. I like these pipe levels. I like how each pipe level has a very unique mechanic. This one's got like the weird sled. Well, what was the point of making me jump like that? Ah! Oh! Oh! Damn. Damn. The cannons obviously says Fred who thought they were cheese puff cannons. That's what they look like! The bonus theme is one of the only couple songs in this game attributed to Wes. I didn't realize he did that. Man, I didn't know that. Hello, Lil T. Gagnon. I don't know how you pronounce it. Gagnon. If it's French, I would imagine it would be said like that. Welcome to the stream. Just watch your paper. Why did I think I could read that and play that at the same time? What did I think I would accomplish? Anyways, just watch your Paper Mario Battle Theme ranking video and I loved it. Thank you so much. I really appreciate that. Out of curiosity, what was your gripes against Star Fox? I wouldn't say I had any specific gripes against Star Fox for the Super Nintendo. I just didn't, like, enjoy it that much. Like, I wouldn't say I had any very specific problems with it. The gameplay wasn't really for me. You know? I think it's a fine game. I'm sure. It's just, it doesn't really appeal to me that much. I don't really have any specific problems with Star Fox. Oh, why did I go up there? Okay, we're back. I feel like the pressure is getting to me. No! God damn it. God damn. Hot Pursuit's a good song. Agree. Shadows and the Rocks don't match up to how a real cheeseball shadow looks. That's such a good point. Cheeseballs have such a unique shadow that it couldn't possibly be cheeseballs coming out of those cannons. Have you played the DK Land trilogy? Nope, never played Donkey Kong Land. I don't know, I've never seen a point. I've always... I feel like I could play the original trilogy endlessly, you know? I don't know why I'd need to play like a... Especially because I got them portably now, you know, thanks to the Switch. I don't know why I'd ever want to, I don't know why I ever feel the need to play the worst versions of them, but maybe they're worth playing, I don't know. Uh-oh. Oh. Yeah, guy, I can't do this for some reason. I'm floundering. There's a lot of these songs in DK Land 3. Yeah, I've never played it. Doing really well until you died. Story of my life. Story of my frickin' life. You know what I'm saying? Oh, you know what I'm saying? Livakovic did all the levels and boss themes. Why is it everything else? I never knew that. I thought it was all her. I thought she did the whole thing. Interesting. Well, they're both very talented musicians, that's for sure. They both have a lot of talent. I mean, she's done some fantastic songs that I think were attributed to her. No, I cannot again. Okay, at least I survived it this time. I think that's the last major obstacle. All right, let's get this DK coin, which I don't know why I'm collecting because I'm not completing the game. I'll move on. Where I got stuck on this level because I didn't know how to hook onto the rails. I guess I can see where that would be confusing. DKC2 used the same levels, varied a bit with the controls fixed. Oh, Donkey Kong Land too. I was very confused for a second. This level's cool.
The saw is rising. The lumberjacks are mad at Kiddy Kong for his crimes.
I always liked this level as a kid, although it stressed me out. Ow! Star Fox is another series, due for another game. Yeah, it's been a while since the last Star Fox game, huh? What was it, Wii U era? Or was there one on the Switch? Not my cup of tea series, but I'd be happy for the fans if they got another game. Yeah. Now what we really need is a new Donkey Kong! It's been so long since Tropical Freeze, and it's one of the greatest platformers ever made. 3D platformers, at least. Maybe even including 3D. Land games all have unique level layouts, with DK Land 1 specifically being a direct sequel to DKC 1, where Cranky calls K-Rool on the phone and tells him to steal the bananas again. Really? Cranky Kong is a twist villain in it? That doesn't surprise me. He's probably trying to teach Donkey a lesson for, like, I don't know, breaking his record player or something. Alright. We're gonna go serious now. I hate to tell you guys, but fun mode is done. Fun Fred is gone. He's been replaced with his more serious counterpoint, Serious Fred. And here we go. It'll be over as quickly as you can possibly realize it. Uh-oh. Well, I can't go in there. It's fine. There's probably haunted or something. It's best that I don't. We really have to stay, like, close to the top of the screen in this one. Because if you like falter even for like a little bit, you can get caught in the saw. Ooh. Okay. These sawmen are persistent. God, I just used up a DK barrel too. God damn it. Okay. The wind. This is a really pretty song. I like this one a lot. Probably one of my favorites of Evelyn's. Focus. Focus, Fred. Focus, Fred. Focus, Fred. Got this. God damn it, right onto the saw. Right onto it. Right onto it. Just took a long drink. Alright, Rack to Ripsaw Rage. That's what I feel right now. What I think about DK Lane's backstory is that Donkey Kong was watching the Super Bowl at the beginning. Was it called something else, like the Monkey Bowl or something? That just sounds like an episode of the Donkey Kong cartoon. Where Cranky Kong gets fed up with something Donkey's doing, so he makes a deal with K. Rool to, like, teach him a lesson. Okay. God damn it. Wow, things got bad really fast. We really do need DKC 6. It's been so long. I think it has to do with Metroid Prime 4. I think the other sad thing about Donkey Kong Country by Retro Studios is, like, the attitude around it has always been kind of sour. You know what I mean? First, when it came out, people were mad it wasn't a new Metroid Prime game. Or Tropical Freeze, when that came out, people were mad it wasn't Metroid Prime. And then when it got ported to the Switch, people were saying, oh, why is this a Switch port? A Wii U game getting a port, not something else. It's a game that never got the respect it deserved. I feel like I always am talking about Tropical Freeze. I guess it makes sense because we're playing Donkey Kong right now. I feel like I'm constantly talking about Tropical Freeze. I can't help myself. That and Ace Attorney are just games I can never stop talking about on stream. Good lordy. We'll probably go through the world after this and then stop. That should be over halfway-ish. We'll finish up Mechanos and do the water level. And then there's a water level in this game that really scared me as a kid. If you guys are paying attention, you'll notice there's a lot of things that scared me as a kid. Yeah, shouldn't be that surprising. Hello, Flaming Sword. Welcome to the stream. Favorite as a music aficionado, what do you think about Rhythm Heaven returning? I am very ecstatic about Rhythm Heaven. That is very... I can't believe I haven't talked about that yet tonight. Rhythm Heaven coming back. I never thought I'd see the day. In the thumbnail for my direct reaction, I did put in like one of the chorus men because I was coping, but I really didn't think we'd see it, and I'm so happy. Did we miss the stream? You didn't miss it. Welcome to the stream, by the way, Jake. We're still going for a little longer. It's early. I got at least another half an hour in me. I think Mario, Zelda, and Pokemon are the only IPs that haven't had a ridiculously long wait between games at some point in time. I mean, if you count 3D Mario, look at the wait for a new 3D Mario. It's been 8 years. 2017. Also, Zelda too. Or mainline Zelda, if you don't count remakes, because there was Link's Awakening, but for Zelda, Breath of the Wild and Tears of the Kingdom were like 6 years apart. I fell into the lava. Splatoon has not had a long wait. That's a game without a long wait in between games. I want to say Xenoblade's never had much of a long wait either. I could be wrong about that. I guess between 1 and 2 was kind of long, but they had X in the middle. So. We play the GBA version of these games. I did play the GBA version of this one, and I did get to Pacifica. I thought it was cool that the GBA version just had, like, extra worlds and stuff. The GBA version of this game was really cool. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. I timed that so badly. I don't know if you guys have noticed, but I've been getting a lot less careful as the night longins. Very cool DKC live concert got recommended on my YouTube feed recently. That's awesome. I'll have to check that out. I love the music in the Donkey Kong Country games. I think they're so good. I think it's funny because the first time I watched the Mario Kart ranking video, I was hypersensitive to jump scare and couldn't stand the Foxy one. That's funny. It'll be the first Rhythm Heaven game in over 10 years. Yeah, the first fully original one. The Rhythm Heaven Mega Mix was a compilation. Like, it was 75%. I mean, it had some new games, but it was mostly a compilation game. I'm so excited. I just did a replay through of Fever recently. Like, I want to say I replayed Fever like a week ago. And this is what happens. This is fate. This is fate happening. We gotta get a new Punch-Out game on Switch too. I've heard they're not gonna make another Punch-Out game, Next Level Games. I've heard it's not a priority of theirs. I heard they're afraid of, like, insensitivity. Which is, like, I get it, but at the same time, I don't think anyone was offended by Punch-Out for the Wii. You know what I mean? Like, I feel like... I get why they're being careful, but, like, I don't think... I don't know. I don't think anyone was offended by that game. I don't know, though. You know? I guess it's fair if they don't want to risk it. Uh-oh. Move, move. There we go. Not that I even need these, but I want them so bad. Pikmin had an insane wait. Pikmin, yeah, you're right. Pikmin had a wait. Well, 2 and 3. Oh, yeah. They just skipped the Wii. Just not being careful when he fixed that gin and Dr. Pepper. It was a mistake. It was a mistake of a drink to make. Gin and Dr. Pepper... Gin and Dr. Pepper zero sugar, strawberries, and cream is a flavor combination that I don't think anyone was meant to consume. So that's where we are now. There's a rumor that Nintendo stopped Punch-Out because Nintendo is worried that boxers will receive as racist. Yeah, that's exactly what I was thinking. I was just talking about. Yeah, I guess you also said so. Yeah, I've heard that too. Which, like I said, I get it, but at the same time, I really don't think anyone was offended by Punch-Out. As, like, I don't know, as like a representative of the woke mob, as like a delegate from like the woke mob. I would say I didn't think it was very offensive, but I don't know anyone who did. Can you stream a Rhythm Heaven game? I don't think it'd be a very fun stream game. I don't know, because it's like a game you kind of have to just focus during. I mean, I could. If people want to see it, I could do it. I don't think it'd be a very fun... I don't think it'd be a very fun stream. How am I supposed... What do they want me to do here? Wait, watch this. Oh, wait, I don't know. I don't want bonus barrels. People are more sensitive now than ever. I mean, I don't know. I don't think that's necessarily true. I mean, I think it's good to be careful of people's sensitivities, for sure, but I don't think anyone's... I wouldn't say people are being unfair, you know, about sensitivity. I'm gonna find out a lot of little things. I don't think people were offended by Punch-Out. I really don't. Punch-Out like Star Fox feels like it's already achieved its ultimate form. That is true. Punch-Out for the Wii is kind of like all you need. That game's already super replayable. You don't need another. I would agree. I would say there's no necessary need for a new Punch-Out. I think what I've seen for Punch-Out is it's not offensive if you make fun of everyone and it's lighthearted. Yeah, I think that's probably why people don't really have a problem with it. It's very lighthearted, and it doesn't feel very targeted. I mean, I don't know. It's mostly making fun of, like, French people. That's funny. French people deserve it. The American is, like, this extremely tan Californian who's just, like, extremely vain and, like, egotistical. The Canadian is just some guy drinking maple syrup and fighting bears. I don't know. I love it. Every character feels so fun. Alright. Uh-oh. 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 This level can go south very fast. I don't really think it's an issue of people being offended for Punch-Out. I just think it's a matter of having nowhere left to go. Yeah, I could see that. It's kind of a finished game. You're playing DKC3, anything would be more fun than a stream. Maybe the people don't like DKC3. Maybe this isn't what the people yearn for. Although the stream is filled out a little bit. At the beginning of the stream, there was literally no one here. I don't know. I consider myself, I don't know, pretty, I don't know. I feel like I'm prone to, like, look out for things being insensitive. I think Punch-Out's, I don't think anyone's a problem with Punch-Out. They do another Punch-Out, Mike Tyson needs to come back. I don't know about that. I don't know if that'll happen. So what does everyone think Kiddy Kong has gone on to do with their life? I think, you know, like those child actors who like kind of get out of acting like early? I think it's like that. I think he does something completely different. Like Dewey from Malcolm in the Middle. Like he quit acting, which is why he's not coming back for the reboot. Which makes me sad, but it's okay. He's being recast. I think Kiddy Kong is like some sort of like, I don't know, dental hygienist now or something. I think he just does something completely different, and this was like a blip. Ow. This is just something he did as a kid and made some money from it. I'm not convinced Punch-Out even makes fun of people. All the characters are just characters, especially. Yeah, exactly. It doesn't really feel like it's making fun of people. Like, it does have some exaggerated things depending on, like, where the people are from. Like, Glass Joe has croissants that spin around his head when he's... But, I mean, that's the thing. Like, it doesn't feel bad when, like... I guess especially because the game was originally Japanese, the NES version. Like, it doesn't feel bad when Piston Hondo has sushi fly around his head because they make croissants fly around the French guy's head. You know what I mean? Like, it doesn't feel like they're specifically targeting any marginalized races or anything. It doesn't feel mean-spirited. It doesn't feel like they're targeting marginalized groups. I think that's what makes Punch-Out okay in comparison to other things. I'm gonna get canceled for these days. As a Californian, we deserve Super Macho Man. Super Macho Man's one of my favorites. He's so funny. Everyone in that game is so good. I love Aaron Ryan. I love that they just made, like, the Irish guy, like, this this evil, like, statist cheater. Very funny. Last Joe directly contradicts the French stereotypes in the Wii game, refusing to surrender. I suppose that is true. Punch-Out characters are just country stereotypes. Yeah, there's a little stereotype stuff going on in Punch-Out. Can Dixie not hover in this pipe? She can, I just wasn't doing it for some reason. Mike Tyson through the fight. I forgot about that. Yeah, that's what they really need to do. The next Punch-Out game, they should be adding Jake Paul. And Logan Paul. Come on. That's what Punch-Out, that's what the people really want, right? You should be putting the Paul brothers in the next Punch-Out game. What would you do? What would you guys do? You know how it was, Mike? They were like, all right, for the next Punch-Out game, we need to go back to our roots and have a celebrity boxer, like, on the face of this game. And they put the Paul brothers on it. It was Logan Paul's Punch-Out. I don't know what I would feel. I would feel just dread on the inside, I think. The pipe is filled with helium. Yeah, the pipe levels, or 2 of the 3 pipe levels have, like, interesting effects. The next pipe level is especially devious. It's not in this world, though. I think it's in the final world. But yeah, uh-oh. Yeah, this game is very bass-heavy. I can understand why, like, that would be a problem with the Game Boy, potentially. This is near the end, isn't it? No parrots? Come on, you can't be serious. Alright, let's get out of here. Hi, chat. I'm literally no one. Back again for another Fred's team. Well, I feel like I've seen you tonight already, Chuck Argon fan. So I feel like you're lying to me. Can I just run through this? Go, 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 go. Okay, we're good. I thought this level would be over by now. I thought we were near the end. But I guess we weren't. I guess that shows what I know, huh? Ow. Hitboxes. Hitboxes. Honest question, do you actually care about F-Zero? Is it just something people ask for but no one will actually buy? I don't really care about F-Zero. I think it's something that a lot of people don't actually care that much for. I kind of agree with you. I think people care about... A lot of people just want it because it's... I don't know, it's a forgotten thing to talk about. I don't feel like there's any real need for a new F-Zero. I don't know, we got Mario Kart. That's all you need. Everyone loves Aaron Ryan, he's such a monster. Punch-Out characters are so good. I love Don Flamenco. The guy from Spain. Just good, just great stuff altogether. I don't know who my favorite boxer is. I like Don Flamenco. Yeah, I was just talking. I think so too. Soto Popinski is funny. Maybe I'll do a Punch-Out Wii stream. I haven't played that game in a while. That game could be a fun stream game. I don't know. I feel like there's potential for more fighters. Like, I know Super Punch-Out had like an Italian guy. I think you could do something fun with that. Or like a British guy. I think there was also a British guy in Super Punch-Out. I don't know, the possibilities are endless, you know? We have so many more people who deserve to be made fun of. Still scared of Title Defense Ball Bull. That is a tricky fight. I'll tell, especially if you don't know how to do his the counter punch on him. That is very tricky. I would agree with you there. Alright, oh shoot. Oh, I don't know what I'm doing. Oh my god, that barrel saved me! Oh, I panicked. I had a panic moment. Alright. Just, there we go. I feel like this should be the end, but I guess it's not. I like F-Zero fine, but I probably wouldn't pay full retail price for a new one. I think F-Zero 99 was like the best thing to do with a new F-Zero, you know? I think I just went the wrong way down the pipe before. I think where I was going before was just leading me on a nonsense mission. Yeah, the end is literally this way. Surprised Logan and Jake Paul haven't come to WWE yet. I wouldn't be that surprised. Just they use the picture of Logan in the forest for the cover. Oh, lordy. Not to destroy. Yeah, I mean, it'd be very satisfying to get to beat up Jake and Logan Paul, to be fair. So, set up a bzz, click, Kongs, enemy. This is the main antagonist of the game, by the way, this mysterious robot. You must be destroyed. I think it's all one big Terminator reference. Why is he... I forgot he does that in the corners. Oops. He's gonna do something really cool here. I like this. I like where you have to jump on the, uh-oh. Messed it up. Messed it up! Rapinski is my favorite Punch-Out character. Yeah, he's so funny. Italian in Super Punch-Out was an opera singing clown. Yeah, that's cool. I don't know. They could bring out some other characters from Super Punch-Out like they did in Punch-Out for the Wii. Because Aaron Ryan and Bear Hugger, and I think also Disco Kid, who's based on Kid Quick, were all Super Punch-Out characters. I pitch for the next Punch-Out. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. He's gonna go in the middle, right? Yeah. Might lose this time, because I'm already down to one monkey. Oh my god, it's the Terminator in there! He's so freaky looking! What's he doing? Okay, we're good. Yeah, it kind of gets hard to predict, I feel, where his fire's going. Doesn't it shoot lasers now? Isn't it supposed to shoot lasers? Why isn't it doing that? Isn't his head supposed to shoot lasers? Oh, now it's doing that, I see. Uh-oh. At least it's not gonna fly around anymore. Oh, shoot. Damn. Got him. Gotta be careful, gotta be careful. Wait, that laser literally hit me and it did nothing. Why didn't I die? Why does the laser not do anything? Alright, oh shoot. Ah! Got him. I think that's enough. Bzz, bzz, Kongs, win! Does not compute. Next time we meet, Chaos will win. Oh yeah, his name's Chaos, I forgot! Pitch for the next Punch-Out. I have attained one ski. The Video Game Boxing Association already flagrantly ignores weight classes. They could absolutely go co-ed and add some female boxers. And they were originally going to have Peach and Punch-Out for the Wii, I think, and then they replaced it with Donkey Kong. Does that mean Punch-Out's a Donkey Kong game? Do I have to play that for this? That could mean that this is a Donkey Kong game, or that Punch-Out's a Donkey Kong game. Your videos are pretty useful. Oh, well, hello there, Dixie. Allow me to introduce myself. I am Bramble, the famed botanist. I'm glad those horrible machines are destroyed. Perhaps my beautiful flowers can start to grow again now. Oh, I guess it's because I destroyed Mechanos. Videos are useful as I'm hoping to become a game developer soon and will know not to use the Phrygian scale in the desert. I mean, you can use the Phrygian scale in the desert. There's nothing wrong with it. You can do whatever you want. I mean, there's a reason it's used. I think it's interesting when it's not used, you know? Like, for example, when they use the Ukrainian Dorian instead, like in Pyramid Park.
Oh, hello there, Dixie. How are you? My name's Blue. Pleased to meet you. I get lots of posts, you know, but it's all bills, not a single card.
It's according to this, it is January in the Northern Hemisphere. Reminder that Little Mac is an unlockable character in Fight Night on GameCube Fight Night stream. What? You made that up. That's not real. You're lying. Fight Night Little Mac is nightmare inducing. Yeah, his like remake for the Wii is really good. Like I love the way they made Little Mac look in that game. Kid Quick was actually only in the arcade. Oh, okay. I didn't realize it was an arcade character. But yeah, I've heard Disco Kid was a Kid Quick kind of a reskin of Kid Quick. Disco Kid's a funny character. I like when his title defense mode when he gets really into boxer size. Oh yeah, Punch-Out Wii's not problematic, but Punch-Out Arcade is pretty bad. I mean, that's what they had Soda Drunkinski as the Russian. Not Soda, sorry, Vodka Drunkinski. And the Italian was named like Pizza Pasta or something. Yeah, that's not great. Punch-Out for the Arcade, not great. Did K-Roll make this robot stupid? Guys, K-Roll didn't make that robot. That's a spoiler. We don't know that yet. We don't know where Chaos is from. Also need to play Jungle Beat. We're just doing country. I don't want to play Jungle Beat. I don't want to play Jungle Beat. This game implies that Link from Link's Awakening came through the Northern Hemisphere. Really? Guess we gotta play Link's Awakening. I actually started playing Link's Awakening on stream back when I was doing every Zelda, but I didn't finish it because I gave up on that series pretty quickly. I love Link's Awakening. I have a soft spot for the Game Boy version, but I also... Oh, this song is probably my favorite song in the game. Waterworld is so pretty. This is my favorite level theme in DKC3, probably. Spoiler alert if I ever do a Donkey Kong Country level ranking. This is probably my favorite DKC3 song. Hello, Pokio. Welcome to the chat. Welcome to the stream. When are we going to address the issue of K. Rool clearly suffering worse and worse brain damage as the series progresses? I mean, K. Rool's a boxer. Didn't I just pass a barrel? Yeah. Guess you're composing for something that's very exciting, Pokio. Okay. Fight Night Little Mac is based on the blonde SNES version. I don't really like Little Mac's Smash incarnation either. I find it very freaky. The caves in this game are really pretty. The cave levels are so beautiful. I don't know if anyone has ever been to Iceland, but when I went to Iceland, all I could think was it's very DKC Donkey Kong Country 3 core. I don't know, there's something very Nordic about like most of like the level designs in this game, I feel. You know real Italians named Pizza Pasta? Oh, I'm sure they're all out there. Is this this is oh, it's not. I thought there was a secret behind that waterfall. Maybe it's another waterfall, or maybe you need to do something else to unlock it. This is another very pretty song. You should do a Zelda boss fight ranking. Maybe I will. I thought dungeons would be more fun, but people didn't watch that video, so. Waterworld Road is beautiful. I go back and forth between this and Rockface Rumble. Rockface Rumble is also very pretty. I would definitely agree with that. Writing music for a thing on YouTube I'm doing. Well, congratulations. Writing music's very fun. very, very fun. I gotta get back. I think I've mentioned before. There's an indie game I'm doing for, and I haven't written a song for it in about a month. So I should probably get on that. I've just been so busy working on YouTube. I haven't had even a chance to think about it. These waterfall levels are very pretty. Is that why it's called the Northern Cremasphere? I'm telling you, this is Iceland. It's supposed to be. My theory is Northern Cremasphere is Iceland. I watched the Zelda Dungeon ranking. Well, you're a true fan, Salad Bucket, and thank you. I appreciate your true fanness. Man, this chat really. I was really scared this was gonna be a very low watch stream when there was only like 7 people in here for like the beginning, but it's definitely filled out in here. Thank you so much for joining me, by the way. What's that? Hold on, what's this? Oh, it's just a coin. I have enough money to go to the general store. What am I doing here? I should be buying mirrors and whatnot. I like the synths in this song a lot. Both David and Evelyn get a lot of mileage out of the SNES sound chip. It's really impressive. Maybe I'll go back to that video talking about what I think the best soundtracks are on every Nintendo console. That could be fun. Or I could do a series and go one console at a time, talk about what I think the best soundtracks on each console are. That could be fun as well. I probably wouldn't go back to the same script, but all the Zelda dungeons out there, you and I have to share the same opinion on Forest Temple. Forest Temple's very good. Forest Temple, Ocarina of Time. I don't want to say if it's my favorite or not, but, you know, I'll say this. It's a very good dungeon theme. And I'm not really the biggest Ocarina of Time fan, as I have said. I mean, I like Ocarina of Time. It's just not my favorite. If I had to rank Zelda... Oh, I didn't mean to go behind there. If I had to rank Zelda games, Ocarina of Time would probably barely make my top 10. It would be like Majora's Mask, Breath of the Wild, and Tears of the Kingdom kind of together. Link to the Past, Wind Waker, Twilight Princess, Link's Awakening, Link Between Worlds. Ooh, another Canary. Then maybe Ocarina at like 9th place. I'm probably forgetting a game I would put higher, but Echoes of Wisdom would be like a solid 10 maybe. Pretty good. Zelda 1 and 2 are in last. Though I haven't played all of them. I haven't really played Minish Cap, and I haven't played the Oracle games either. Those are kind of my... Oh, and I haven't played Spirit Tracks, and I've only played a little bit of Phantom Hourglass. Maybe like half of it. Those are my Zelda blind spots. I played Zelda 1, 2, Link to the Past, Link's Awakening, Ocarina, Majora, Wind Waker, Twilight Princess, Skyward Sword, Link Between Worlds, Breath of the Wild, Tears of the Kingdom, and Echoes of Wisdom. Oh, this is a really tricky... This is a tricky DK coin. This is a tricky one. The secret behind the waterfalls that friends we made along the way. Semi-relevant to the topic of Donkey Kong. What are your feelings on Microsoft buying Rare and how it turned out? I mean, obviously, I wish it didn't happen, but like, you know, these things happen. I'm not getting that DK coin. Too complicated. Oh, right. That's how you do it. You just shoot really... Okay. It's easier than I remember. You just kind of, There you go. For some reason I remember you have to, like, really rush for it, but you can just... You can just jump in the barrel. Did you see Smooth McGroove's Forest Temple? I forgot he did that. I haven't seen that yet. I forgot he's kind of back. He hasn't made videos in forever, but he kind of came back. I should check that out. I think Nintendo should have bought them. Probably. They probably would have been better with Nintendo. Microsoft never really utilized Rare that well. So, you know. I think that's fair, but Ocarina gets childhood nostalgia punch for me. I do love Ocarina of Time. I do think it's a good game, but it's just never my favorite. Zelda 1 and 2 in last, in a low position. In a low position is fair because the unholy amount of grinding, but Zelda 1's pretty good. I don't know. I feel like every other Zelda game I've played, I've liked more than Zelda 1. You know? Besides, of course, Zelda 2. Uh-oh. Sorry, there's an angry fish in this level you gotta be wary of. No, but I love how DKC... I like 2 and 3 especially. I love how they both, they do, like, 2-level themes in, like, the world they belong to. And then they put one in, like, later as, like, remember when you were doing lakeside levels? Like, I don't know, I think it's fun. It's a fun bit of nostalgia, but look how pretty that lake is. Would you visit the Donkey Kong Country 3 lake if it were real? I wonder where it's a picture of. Probably Iceland. Probably. I think we can all agree. Okay. Okay. I understand. I get it. Man, I understand. What am I doing? Oh my god, I'm just going fast and loose for no reason. Why am I... I panicked. I panicked. I'm not saying Zelda 1 is bad. I'm just saying it's my least favorite. Second least favorite Zelda game that I've played. I'm just not a big NES fan, if I'm being honest. There's not a lot of NES games I like to begin with. I'm more of a Super Nintendo kid. Despite being born in the N64's heyday, Super Nintendo was still my childhood console. I guess N64 and GameCube were as well, but I don't know. I loved my dad's Super Nintendo. Okay. Nope, not worth it. I'm out of here. Okay. How can I say no to you when you give me this barrel specifically to throw at you? How can I say no? How can I say no? I don't like the DK coin system in this game as much as 2. I think it's more fun to have to find them. Just this guy being out in the open. Shrek is the only Zelda I put down and never cared to go back to, which is a shame. Yeah, I've never been super bothered to play Spirit Tracks. All right. Uh-oh, bad choice. Okay, but I came back from it. Back to it. Do you want to go to Super Nintendo World? I would definitely. Absolutely. One day I will. But probably no day soon. It's gonna be too crowded at first. And I'm on the East Coast, so the easiest one for me to go to would be the one in Florida. I don't want to have to go all the way up to California. See that TNT barrel turn into a cheese puff when you hit it? Ha ha ha. Ha. Let's all make fun of Fred for having a vivid childhood imagination. That's it. Just a bonus barrel. I don't I gotta fight my urges, because I love 100%ing the Donkey Kong Country games. I don't have it in me right now, especially not this game. Even though, technically, if I were to ever do a medley of Donkey Kong Country level themes, I would be missing footage by not doing the Lost World, because there is one level with unique music. I think the SNES holds up a lot better than the NES. Yeah, I think it's wild. The SNES, for the most part, still holds up today. Which is kind of wild, thinking about how old it is. Oh, I forgot I can absorb water. Wanted to ask and almost forgot, have you ever heard of the Pokemon Masters X remixes of Pokemon songs? No, I have not heard those. Anyone else having buffering issues? I have 30 dropped frames, so I don't think so. Rounds down to 0. I don't think it's on my end. My favorite SNES game is Mario 3. That's probably one of the ones that holds up the best. Kirby's Adventure is pretty good. Can I shoot? Oh, I didn't realize I could shoot. Okay. Alright. The level after this one scared me really bad as a kid, I'm gonna warn you. I don't know why. It still kind of freaks me out. There's something about it that's freaky. Ow. I didn't... Uh-oh. No. Okay, phew. Thought it was gonna be elephant meat in a second. Ow. Elephant meat. Honestly, I grew up with the NES, and there isn't really much worth revisiting that hasn't been done better these days. Yeah, it's just kind of how it feels. The NES just doesn't really feel worth revisiting very often, compared to the Super Nintendo, which is filled with many great games. Grew up with the SNES and 64, but something about the SNES just hits better. Yeah, something about the SNES just has like this magic as a child. I can't say what it is. The Super Nintendo graphic, well, it doesn't help that Super Nintendo graphics look like a million times better than N64 graphics, which were more revolutionary at the time, but like in hindsight and retrospective are just so ugly. There are N64 games that didn't hold up, for sure. SNES is a lot more, is very consistent. I would say graphically, a lot of N64 games don't really hold up. Except for the ones that are like stylized, like Paper Mario, Yoshi's Story. Those hold up, at least visually. Paper Mario 64, I would say, holds up, for sure. I would say Paper Mario 64 is one of the best holding up games on the SNES. I didn't realize he was there! I should have, I don't know why I went so quick. I'm dying a lot more in this one than 2, surprisingly. Yeah, maybe I'll give some of those remixes a listen. What's interesting about this game is if you join a level at the halfway barrel, it kind of puts you in the middle of the song, which is kind of an interesting choice. On the... Oh? I find the... Wow, the amount of colors the NES could display, but they couldn't be used all at once. Yeah. NES is, you know, it's very impressive for the technology, but at the same time, it's like, you know. Is this where the hoppers are? Yeah.
Get him, boys. Take him out.
I've been taken out. Tried Kirby's Adventure recently, the amount of lag it has is crazy. Yeah, it's fair enough. Banjo is endearingly ugly. Yeah, I mean, Banjo looks really good on, like, the Xbox 360 version. I will say. And Banjo Tooie as well. They both look really good on the Xbox 360. Those ports of the game look, I would say, very, very good. I also like the N64 sound font, unlike some. Yeah, I think SNES is better. I think the N64 is fun. I would say the really... Okay, sound... I've talked about it a little bit, but I guess they're not exactly sound font. Sound font's not exactly the right word. Just before someone in the comments yells at me. And chat yells, but I would say the consoles that have my least favorite sounds are like PlayStation 1, I think, is very bad sounding, which is, god damn it, one of the reasons I've never liked, okay, so I know I've talked about I don't like One Winged Angel in the past on these streams, but I was watching my friend play the end of the Final Fantasy VII Remake, and honestly, there's a good remix of One Winged. There's a version of One Winged Angel in that song that in that game I really liked. And the more I think about it, I think I really just don't think that the PlayStation 1 sounds very good. PlayStation 1 and I would say Nintendo DS are some of my least favorite sounding consoles. I don't think either sounds very good. I would say the Game Boy Advance. I don't want to do. What am I? Oh, I forgot I can just shoot the bees that are causing me problems. I forgot I have technology. Unpopular opinion, but I'd rather have Sakurai's new project be a sequel to Kid Icarus Uprising than a new Smash. I mean, I'm hoping for a new Smash. But, you know, it'd be cool. I mean, what he's working on is probably something else altogether, which is pretty exciting. Think about what he could be working on. Maybe a new IP. But, I don't remember doing this part before. I must have just been on autopilot for this section. I certainly have no memory of doing whatever I just did there. Alright. I'm gonna cheat my way through this. There we go. No pesky bees for me to worry about. N64 can look beautiful, but it takes a lot of work. PS1 definitely has a stylistic edge. I would probably agree. I think the PS1 looks slightly better than the N64. And based on its, you know, style. Well, I mean, neither of them look that good. But I would say sound-wise, I really don't like the PS1. Video games are still remarkably pretty. Yeah, I think they look good. Like I said, especially on the Xbox 360 version. I think it's very good looking. Something with the NES was it was more of the era of the porting arcade cabinets. That is true. There's a lot of that. There's a lot of that in the NES era. It's getting late. Well, thanks for coming in. Well, we're probably not going to go too much longer tonight. The shame more N64 games didn't use the expansion pack. Majora's Mask. Yeah, Majora's Mask looks really good. Right, I'm going to save real quick. Not that I'm in danger of dying. I just feel vulnerable not having saved in a while. Alright.
Wrinkly Kong is napping.
I like the games on the PS1 that take advantage of the more echoey sounds. Metal Gear Solid, Gran Turismo, parts of Final Fantasy VIII. Yeah, that stuff. Metal Gear Solid sounds pretty good. Is this the one that has a little secret behind it? Is this one? I think it's the other one, but I think it has to be, something has to be opened special or something by getting the bear in this area. This is it. I don't like this level. I really don't like this. Oh my god, I tensed up so fast. You need to feed this fish or else he gets mad. You can't feed him oysters, though. You need to feed him fish. You need to make sacrifices so he doesn't get angry. And if he eats those fish, which he just did, he'll get angry at you. He'll get... and I don't like it. Don't eat it. Uh-oh. Uh-oh, he's getting mad. And if he gets mad, he eats you. So yeah, this level is about feeding this fish and, you know, not letting him, no. Eat it. Ooh, okay. Eat him. You need blood sacrifices to appease him. No! Okay, that's fine. God damn it. Okay, food for you. Food for you. Don't eat either of them. Them? Eat. Yum, yum, yum. Okay, you're happy. We're all fed. We're all good. Do not eat him. Where's the clownfish? No! No, you want him. You want him instead. Ooh, yummy food for the fish. Want to eat him? Good. I don't know. Something about water levels in video games have always really freaked me out, and the rare games have never helped because they always put something freaky in their water levels. Like this fish, or Snacker from Banjo-Kazooie, or the water that changes into lava in Donkey Kong Country 2. There's gotta be a fish for you to eat somewhere. There. Eat away. Yum yum. Eat up. Don't, no. Gotta be fed. Ooh. How are you? Good. Good. Oh, look. Snack time. Okay, that's fine. You don't need to eat all of them, I don't think. Oh! Okay, he never ate me. That's good. I'm such a coward. That's just a... I'll go for it. Okay, well, throwing Kiddy Kong is not the vibe. You keep feeding your new pet the wrong type of blood sacrifice. It's not my fault. He just does whatever he wants. Unrelated, have you played Hollow Knight? I've played a few hours of Hollow Knight. I really like it for a lot of reasons, but it has a mechanic that I get frustrated with pretty quickly in games, which is I really don't like games where when you die, you have to go back to the spot you died to get all your money back or whatever. Like, and it's a mechanic that Dark Souls has followed that I feel like games that want to really be like Dark Souls always copy. And I just don't think it's very fun. I think it's okay in games like Hollow Knight. No, sorry, not Hollow Knight, like Shovel Knight, or like, I don't know, something more like Bloodborne. I like games that are mostly linear. But like in an exploration-based game, I don't know, I don't think it's a very good mechanic because I feel like it forces you... I'm dead. I feel like it forces you to go, like, to a... Like, let's say you just unlocked a new area and there's, like, a direction A to explore and a direction B to explore. And you go towards direction A and you die. Instead of going, oh, shoot, I'm dead, I guess I'll go check out direction B now. You're kind of locked into going to direction A because that's where your corpse is and that's where you have to go to, like, get all your stuff back. I don't know. I don't think it makes the... Like, I don't think it's a fun, like, difficulty. Like, I know it's supposed to be like, ooh, it'll make it feel dangerous to go back and you'll have to be careful to get your stuff back. But I don't know, the idea of losing, like, literally all your stuff is very frustrating. And I don't think particularly fun to begin with. So... But yeah, I mean, the controls are really good. The art's very pretty. I think Hollow Knight's fun. It's just... That's a mechanic I really just... I don't appreciate in games. Almost got him. The QA for Donkey Kong Country 3 was probably along the lines of, good, but when we squeeze more gimmicks in. There's so many gimmicks in this game. It's like they never run out. Give me water. You gotta do this 3 times. Alright. One more. It's an interesting boss, though. I like the gimmicks for bosses, because it makes the bosses all feel pretty unique. Like, what the hell is this? What am I haven't even talked about this. What am I fighting? What is this guy? That was a pretty bad run. Uh-oh. Ooh. Good. It's like some sort of snail embedded in the wall of this waterfall. It doesn't really make a lot of sense. There we go. Second ski acquired. The water that changes in the cheese puffs. Guys. The murder cannibal fish is oddly respectful of the sign. He knows where he's not wanted. What is the shooting water in the waterfall? It beats me. I'm gonna go to the general store. I'll before we stop, famous Donkey Kong character squirt. I'll buy the shell. How much is the, how much is this? Too poor. Too poor. Shade is super annoying until you get the Void Heart. Yeah. Money's never required in Hollow Knight. I mean, it's not required, but like, you're expected to get money and get upgrades in the game, and it's especially early game where it feels like money is very important to, like, especially in the early game, it feels very frustrating to just lose like all the money you've been trying to collect. I don't know. I find it a very frustrating mechanic. Losing your inventory in Minecraft is the worst feeling. Yeah. You know, the famous Icelandic... I'm telling you, this game takes place in Iceland. You guys just have to believe me. I want to go to Barnacle. I want to give him his mirror before we stop for the night. Barnacle's Island. I just feel like it's a game every indie game tries to do now. Like, I picked up Tunic, and I was very disappointed to find out they do that too. That's great. Here's the bird. I have traded a shell for a bird, as one does. All right, let's go save, and then I think we'll be done because we're like over halfway through the game. We've done 4 worlds and there's 3 left. There's the ice, the snow level, the cliff levels, and then the final world. Let's call it. That way I don't care for Fire Emblem. I don't have a problem with Fire Emblem permadeath. That's not how I play. I like to do where you restart if someone dies. I like the idea of getting through, like, I don't know, trying to restart and make the perfect scenario. I think that's slightly different. I really don't like the mechanic of when you die you have to, really just don't like the mechanic of when you die you have to go back for your corpse to get all your items back. I guess it depends on the game. Like I said, in a game like Shovel Knight, which is very linear, I don't think it bothers me as much. But in an exploration-based game, it's like, okay, well, I guess I have to go all the way back this way. That's fun. You know, I don't know. Don't think it's a good mechanic. Anyways, thank you all for coming in. If you would like to join the official For the Monty Mole Discord, there's a link in the description of this video. And if you would like to follow, join my Patreon, there is a link to that in the description of this video. Anyways, with that said, I will have a new video out tomorrow, and I will also be streaming on Wednesday, the Nintendo Switch 2 Direct. So catch me for those 2 things. There is no shortage of Fred the Monty Mole over the next couple days. And with that said, I have been Fred the Monty Mole. Good night, and...